Hello and welcome to my media museum. This is kind of a special, probably short episode here, going over 45 RPM vinyl records that going through box 8 and 9, I came across a number of duplicates that had different labels. And some of them were duplicates that we had covered in previous videos even, so I figured I'd cull them out and just do a separate one. Little video covering these just to kind of show the differences in labels over the different releases. You can see here this is a Silver Spotlight series by the Ventures doing Walk Don't Run 1964, which is a really great one of their songs. If you don't know it, look it up and give it a listen. It's a really good instrumental track that you're probably quite familiar with even if you don't know it. But you'll see here this is what I think might have been an original copy of the song, Walk Don't Run 1964 on Dalton Records, the Ventures. And the B-sides are the same on some of the copies that I have, but not on these two. The Silver Spotlight series, they swapped out the original B-side for the Hawaii Five-O theme song that the Ventures are also famous for having performed. And you got to know that one. I mean, everybody knows the Hawaii Five-O song. But on that original copy, it had the Cruel Sea on the B-side, which you may not recognize as well. I didn't recognize it. I actually gave it a spin, and it wasn't something that rung a bell with me, but it's a good song. I really, really did enjoy it and like it. Next up, we've got Running Bear by Johnny Preston. Running Bear, Love Little White Dove, and Simple Twist of Fate had this song in there with Steve Martin and the little girl singing it. Really cute scene. If you haven't seen that movie, really good movie. But the B-side on this, My Heart Knows. And this is definitely an earlier copy if it's not an original, because you'll see the next copy up we've got to show you is a Goldie's 45 version of Running Bear by Johnny Preston. 1973 is the date on this, but it's Mercury 1959 was when the original song come out. I really appreciate it and really like when they give you both. And you'll see here the B-side again was swapped out for a different song, The Day the World Stood Still. Did I show you the B-side? Yeah, we did. Okay, My Heart Knows was the B-side on the original. And there's that Goldie's collector's sleeve, just in case you'd like to see that. The bottom on the back side doesn't have all the print. It's a little bit different. Distributed by ABC Dunhill Records. All right, and this one I actually showed in an episode from Box 8, Venus by The Shocking Blue, which, look that one up. Boy, was she an attractive woman. Man, oh man, I was shocked on YouTube when I pulled this one up and just how attractive I found her to be. Venus, yeah, she's my Venus. You bet. All right, anyways, moving on. The B-side being a song called Hot Sand. And I'm pretty sure this is the original from when it first came out. And yeah, I keep wanting to flip that upside down because it looks like it'd go like that, but it doesn't. It definitely goes this way. And then I've got a gold disc reissue of it here, and you can see just how different that is. But it's still The Shocking Blue doing Venus. And it hit number 1 in December of '69, according to somebody's documentation. But the B-side of that doesn't even have a Shocking Blue song on it at all. It's the T-set doing Ma Belle Amie, or Amy, Ma Belle Amy. Yeah, and I wasn't impressed with this. They might have hit number 5 in 1970, but I just gave it a listen this morning, and I didn't even care for that song really at all. And then also in box 8, I think I did show this one, Making It with David Newton, and Still Making It being the B-side on that. And this other copy we have has the exact same A and B side, but you can see it's a very different colored label. It's silver with the red cow or steer, whatever on there. That's an odd logo. But yeah, basically just the coloring and the fonts are slightly different. But we've got Making It and Still Making It on both sides. But yeah, two different labels, see? Two different printings of the song. And then here's another really interesting one, because neither of these is the original edition of the 45. We've got an Atlantic Oldies series, 45 RPM, Phil Collins doing I Don't Care Anymore, 1982. And the B-side of that was You Can't Hurry Love. And while the other copy I have here is the exact same A and B side, you can see You Can't Hurry Love there. It's silver instead of gold. So you got gold colored on one and silver colored on the other, with the exact same timings, the exact same song. So that's interesting. Why would you go from silver to gold? Maybe it hit silver cells and it hit gold cells, and oldies. They're both oldies series there, oldies series there. Interesting how you get all these different variances. And this one is really interesting, because you might not even really catch the variances if you looked at one and then looked at the other. Kind of have to put them side by side. But first thing you'd probably pick up on is the font being different. But what I wanted to point out so much was that the coloring on the Parrot, much darker green, a lighter green here. And then look at the size. The Parrot is smaller. He's bigger on this one and smaller on that one. And like I had mentioned, the font is bigger here. So the Parrot's bigger, the lettering's bigger, not tremendously so, but it's bigger. And the down here, it's slightly different text. Also notice it says a product of London Records, and here it says distributed by London Records. So did London Records make this one and have someone else produce this one for them to distribute? Possibly. I don't know. But it is an interesting variance to point out. Distributed by and a product by. Other than that, they're pretty close to the same. They do have some different numbering on here. It's still 45348, but here it's PRT 348. So same times, 254, 254. Monster Party on the back side of each one, and 3 minutes and 3 minutes. So very interesting. Like I said, you might not find it as interesting as I do, but I just wanted to make this video because I ran across so many of them all together that were duplicates that actually had variations on the labels, and I thought it would be fun to do this video showing those off. This one, I showed this in the Box 8 video, and it's got somebody's signature on there, and I just wanted to take a moment here and correct it with a clean copy. No writing on this label. It's the exact same print, exact same edition. I don't even see a whole lot of difference in the coloring. But since I did show the one in the video, I wanted to show the other. And this one, see, is actually a little more scuffed up. It's not in as good a shape. The B side on this one looks just almost perfect. So there again, I wanted to document that and show that I had a better copy, a better label. And that's why sometimes I go ahead and just go ahead and leave those duplicates in when I'm filming another box. I may show the same song, the same artist a couple of times over, but oftentimes it's got a different B-side or the label slightly different, and it's all part of having fun documenting these. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it at least a little bit informative, if not truly interesting. And have a great day, and come back and see us again. We've got plenty more to show you, believe it or not. I may be halfway through the collection at this point, but probably not even that far. So take care, be good to each other, and have a wonderful life.